Hey friends, it's Missy again. Thanks so much for joining me. I am back with a new layout for the Hip Kit Club, and I'm using the September kits, and I'm a little late to the game because I was out for 2 weeks because of the hurricane, and so this is actually my very first layout using the kits, and I'm going to be up for Mixed Media Monday, and so that's what I'm going to make is a fun mixed media layout. And I went ahead and cut some of these gorgeous floral cut files that Jessica designed. She's also on our design team, and I just fell in love with those and I could not wait to cut them out. And so I'm going to do a little bit of cut file backing here. At this point I haven't even chosen my photo. I just know that I want to use these really pretty, I would call them roses, I guess, with a wonky sketchy circle attached to them. And I made a couple of them, and then I cut some of the loose flowers and made them in different sizes. And so this is just a simple technique. I know a lot of people do this all the time. Just glue the cut file right down onto the pattern paper where you want it, and then just cut around it, and then you've got a pretty color behind your cut file. And so if you have your kits, or even if you don't have your kits, you probably know, you've seen everything in the kits for this month. It's full of Paige Evans' new collection called Turn the Page, and it's so pretty, very beautiful. The colors are just awesome. Lots of possibilities for girl pages and boy pages. Pretty much any type of theme you want to make, these papers and embellishments will work. And there are a couple of other things thrown in from the Chamel Glitter Girl collection, and then there are also some shimmers that I'm going to use for my background here. Now I'm not going to make you watch me do all of this, but I wanted to get one done there. So I used several of the papers and created 4 different colors here, and I found this picture in my picture stash. It's Paige in the pool, surprise surprise, but this was from I think 2012, so like 5 years ago. So yeah, I have a crazy amount of pool pictures. You probably knew that already, but yeah, had this one printed out for a while, and I guess I never scrapped it. So now I wanted to jazz up those leaves. The paper that I used to back them was just a flat mint color, and so I wanted some variation and some depth, so I'm going to use some shimmers that's not in the color kit. This is from my stash. Actually, we got it in the color kit a while ago. It's called Well Blew Me Down, and I'm just coloring some on there, and you can see what a difference that made with the leaves, just adding a little bit of shading there. So I'm going to use some white cardstock and some clear gesso here. Since my background is white, I'm just going to go with clear gesso because it's, you know, it doesn't matter if you see it or not because it's white. And then I'm going to jazz up my background here. And these are the 3 shimmers colors that we get in the kit this month. Let's see, let me pull them out here. We've got Spritz Ruby, that's the pink color that I'm using. And I also added in the Vibes Sweetheart. I believe we got that a month or 2 ago, but it's another shade of pink, and I thought it matched really well. And then this corally red color is a Spritz, and it's called Caribbean Sunset. And I like to mix and match all the colors in the color family there because you just get some really pretty lights and darks and different shades, and you know, I think it pulls out the colors in the two bigger roses that I backed, that red color and the pink, and so makes it look just a little more dimensional. The yellow mustard color is a Spritz also. It's called Tuscan Sun, and so there's a nice variety of color in the color kit this month. And I'm just gonna sort of, you know, use the packaging technique, use some splatters, and then come back and put everything back over it, take it back off, add some more here and there. This is, you know, nothing new. I do this kind of stuff all the time. I know a lot of people do this, and it's just a fun and fast way to get a messy, artsy, random, abstract look on your background. And it's going to look totally different once you start to add everything back on top of it. And so I'm just going to play around with the layers and sort of tuck the photo inside those circles. Now this is just some white foam adhesive from my stash. I'm going to stick that on the back of these big flowers here just to give them some dimension on the background. And instantly that makes it look so different, I think, when you add some foam or some adhesive dots. It just kind of raises everything up and creates a little bit of a shadow effect. And I like how, I used a color photo for this, and I love how the color of the water matches the color of the leaves. And I really like to try to mix and match when I use a color photo. I want to make sure that the papers or the inks or the paints that I'm using are going to complement the colors in the picture. Otherwise, I'll use a different picture or I'll make it black and white. But 9 times out of 10, if I'm scrapping a summery pool picture, I'm going to put that one in color just because the blue is always my favorite color to pull from. So this is just some tangled thread from my stash. I've got pink, actually 2 pinks. No, wait, no, I have a pink and then I have a corally color, I think. It's just all colors that match what I've got going on here, and some mustardy yellow down there at the bottom. And then I'm going to very carefully start to glue down everything to where it doesn't move. And I get asked every single video, I think, what kind of glue that I use. And I'm going to try to remember to say it in every video because I get asked a lot. The fine liner bottle comes empty, and I put in the Scotch tacky glue, and I get that from Michael's, and it works great. That's the only glue I've ever used in that bottle, and this is my second bottle. The first one, I left the lid off for too long and it dried up, so lesson learned. This one I've used for quite a while. You can tell how nasty and dirty it is because my hands are always goopy from paint and gesso and things, but I've used this bottle for a long time, and as long as I remember to put the lid back on it right after I use it, then it's fine. It has not given me any problems. So all I'm doing now is embellishing, and I went through some other things from Turn the Page. There is a journal spot pack, and there's also the die cut ephemera pack, and I'm using a couple of things from both. A couple pieces have that rose gold foiling on there. It's so pretty. And then this is the chipboard stickers from Turn the Page. And I'm looking for flowers at this point. There's a lot of stars and butterflies and hearts, but since I had flowers going on, I was looking for pretty much any flowers anywhere. And this is the sticker book. They're kind of like clear stickers and cardstock stickers. And there was a couple of small flowers there. And then I'm going to use the yellow flowers at the bottom are from the die cut pack, and then the chipboard ones up at the top. And I decided just to go simple with my title and use one of these beautiful aqua glittery thickers. I believe those are Glitter Girl. So many perfect words. I mean, you really don't have to think very hard for a title for these kits because those thickers are awesome. And now I don't think I've ever used corner, what are these called? Corner stickers? I don't know, but they go on the edge of your photo like that. And those are from Glitter Girl. Thought I have to use those because they match and they're super adorable. And then finally, these are the Amy Tan puffy stickers, and I used all the pink hearts. And then I'm going to add in a little bit more aqua. Just some splatters, and then some splatters of Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine. And we actually got that in a color kit, gosh, two Decembers ago, 2 Christmases ago. It's been a while, but can't have enough color shine. Or maybe I do that later. I haven't done that yet. It's coming. I do go back and start to embellish a little bit more here. This is the puffy sticker pack from Turn the Page. And again, I'm looking for more flowers. And now the more I went with this, I really, really liked it. And the more I look at it, I decided that the only spot I could really add my journaling would be right over here to the right. And so I'm going to do that, and that's going to take up that space there. But then underneath the word smile, I just had this big open pink area. And so what I'm going to wind up doing is tucking in another white die cut flower. But I'm not going to back it with anything. There's the Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine. I knew it came in there at some point. it's getting close to being finished here. Yeah, I add the date, and then you can see underneath Smile I tucked in another flower there. But I love how this turned out. I think it's fun. These kits are so pretty. Everything matches so nicely, and the Turn the Page collection is just beautiful, and everything that everybody's making looks so good. So I had a fun time making this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions about any of the shimmers or any of the kits, techniques, anything at all. I'll be more than happy to answer. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing and leaving me all your awesome and sweet comments. Really means a lot to me. So I will see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all have a great week.